You weren't exactly sure how it started. Maybe it was the way you tagged along with him during training, or maybe it was the one time you had patched up his hand after he'd blown his gauntlet a little too aggressively. Whatever the reason was, somewhere along the way, Katsuki Bakugo began treating you like you were made of glass. Explosive, temperamental, wildly talented Katsuki Bakugo. Your classmate, your friend, and now, reluctantly so, your sort of big brother. Oi, don't touch that dumbass, he shouted, slamming your hand away with one of his gauntlets. You blinked, fingers stinging slightly and looking up at him. I was just trying to help. Jeez. Yeah? Well, don't. You'll blow your damn hand off, and you think I want to deal with Recovery Girl because you were being a moron? You gave him a look, biting back a sarcastic remark. His arms were crossed eventually, a scowl planted firmly on his face, but his eyes kept flickering to your fingers, like he was checking to see if you were really okay. It was always like that. He'd scold you constantly and nitpick everything you did, and was always 2 steps behind you like a guard dog with a short fuse. When you tripped during training, he grumbled about your clumsiness and helped you up. When you yawned too much during class, he snapped. Go to bed earlier, dumbass, he'd say, while subtly sliding you a granola bar under your desk. Even now, sitting beside you in the dorm lounge, he was watching like a hawk as you fumbled with a hot cup of tea. You're going to spill that all over yourself, he said flatly. I'm not, you replied, carefully lifting it to your lips. It's too hot, you didn't let it cool, he scolded. I'm not a toddler, you laughed back. He grunted. Could have fooled me. You sighed. Why do you even care? He stiffened. I don't, he said too quickly. I just don't want to get blamed when you burn your tongue and start crying or some shit. You laughed into your tea. Uh-huh, sure. That night after you fell asleep on the couch with your notes scattered around you, you woke up tucked in under a blanket. The notes had been stacked up neatly on your copy table and your tea washed and left upside down to dry. You knew who it was. No one else grumbled your name under their breath quite like that. One rainy afternoon, you were sparring with some classmates. It was your turn to face Kirishima. While it was all good fun, you got slammed into the ground harder than you had actually expected. Your shoulder hit the mat with a solid thunk, and you winced. Ah, sorry, Kiri said, rushing over to you. But before he even really could, Bakugo was there. What the hell, she hair? He scolded. Kirishima blinked. Bro, it was an accident. I didn't mean to. Bakugo cut him off. You trying to dislocate their arm? You go all out on someone half your size. I'm fine, you said quickly, but Bakugo had already pulled up your arm to inspect it like a medic in a battlefield. Move it. Does it hurt? Does it hurt? He asked again. You flexed your shoulder. No, maybe just a little sore. He practically glared at his best friend like he'd committed a war crime. You're sparring with someone smaller than you. You hold back, idiot. Got it? Okay, Kirishima muttered, backing away. Jesus, noted. Bakugo kept his hand under your shoulder until the sting faded, muttering something about how you need to learn better footing and stop getting knocked over like a, quote, damn leaf in the wind. You'd grown used to his brand of affection by now. When other people said, Are you okay? Bakugo just snapped at them. What the hell were you thinking? When someone meant, I'm proud of you, Bakugo grunted. Took you long enough. When others said, I care, Bakugou shoved a water bottle into your hands and told you to hydrate before your dumb body shut down. He said things differently. He wasn't good with words, but he always showed up. Like when you had a panic attack during a villain rescue simulation. You'd been caught in a narrow tunnel of darkness. Pressing in from all sides, you froze, heart racing, hands trembling. Bakugou had been the one to find you. He didn't yell, he didn't tease, he just crouched down beside you. His voice was low. Hey, he said, grabbing your hand. Breathe with me. In and out. You're not stuck, it's just training. You gripped his hand like a lifeline. Later, when you apologized, he just scoffed. Whatever, just don't die during the real mission. I don't have time to babysit you. But he never let go of your hand until you were out of that tunnel. And one weekend, a group of you were out for a walk. just enjoying the fresh air through the city. It was your idea. A break from studying and training, you spotted a vendor selling some cute keychains and stopped to browse. When you returned, Bakugou was gone. You scanned the street in mild panic rising until he returned 5 minutes later, holding a small paper bag. What's that? You had asked. He shoved it at you. I saw you looking at that stupid cactus keychain. You kept circling it like a weirdo. You blinked, pulling it out of the bag. It was small and squishy, with a little angry face on it. It's adorable. He looked away. Yeah, well, it's annoying when you pout. I wasn't pouting. Whatever, just don't lose it. You held it close to your chest. Thanks, big bro, you said jokingly. He froze. Don't call me that. You grinned. Too late. He scoffed. Call me that again and I'm blowing up your phone. Bakugou, you already do that. He muttered, curses under his breath, but he didn't take the keychain back. Later, you caught him glancing at it hooked on your bag, and he didn't say a word, but you saw the smartest little feint of a smirk on his lips. He never said it outright, and he never would, but in his own prickly, explosive way, Kati Bakugou had looked after you. Not because someone had told him to, and not because someone had wanted him to, and not because he had to, but because somewhere along the line you'd become his dumb little problem, his annoying little sibling. And he guessed it was fine if he would take care of you. That it wasn't that big of a burden, that you were just like a leech at his side, just kind of there. So maybe, just maybe, you could stay by his side, and he could look after you.